something interesting with camera 2 we're on. Yeah, stay with the captains in the coin toss. That's fine. In the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for an invocation led by football chaplain Lee Waldron.
Would you pray with me? Father God, we thank you so much for the gift of this afternoon. We thank you for these two programs, both Grandview and Mid-America, and the way they honor you in their missions. Father, would you be with these men on the field of competition, where they honor you to the best of their ability with character and integrity. Be with us in the stands and our officials to do our roles with integrity as well. God, may we honor you for 3 hours of worship. We love you, God. Amen.
Please remain standing as we honor America through the playing of the national anthem by the MNU Pet Band under the direction of Dr. Luke Johnson. Captains for the Pioneers are number 1, John Brown, number 11, Eli St. Justy, number 14, Drew Miller, and number 77, Blaine Levin.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome inside the Copeland Athletic Complex. We are ready for kickoff as the number 1 ranked Grandview Vikings coming into Olathe, Kansas to take on your Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneers. This is going to be a battle today. Pioneers come into today. They are 5-2 overall, dropping their last game on the road at Baker. Doomed by turnovers, they lose 34-14. Let's listen to the official.
Mid-America, you are the home team. Grandview the visitors. Our coin today. Logo's going to be heads. Helmets on the back are tails. As the visitors, we'd like to call. Tails is the call. As a tails on the toss, if you'd like to receive, which is as you stand. Grandview has won the toss. They'll begin the game receiving. Gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck today.
All right, Grandview won the toss. They have elected to receive the ball to start this game. And Grandview coming into today with the perfect record, number 1 in the country, 6-0. Their last win against Peru State College, 34-20. Leading the way is Jackson Waring as their quarterback. So Pioneers in for a very tall task today. Drew Miller and the offense are going to have to really get something going. Defense needs to be equal to the task as well. Just looking a little bit at the stats, it looks like for Grandview, through the air is their attack. Their quarterback with 16 touchdown passes already on the season. And really, Pioneers, 14 from Drew Miller. Like, they can keep pace on this, but it sounds like, at least on paper, this is going to be an air assault.
Please direct your attention down to the south entrance in front of the MNU fire engine and welcome our chief siren officers for the game today, our very own president and first lady, Dr. John and Faith North.
All the way over there.
Both are
See the fire engine?
And Dr. North was a pioneer football player during his time here as a student.
There we go, the honorary ringing of the siren. The new fire engine kept here in Mid-America. Ring the siren, start the game. New tradition being started. Again, goes along great with the new stadium. This is only our second game at our new home. So we're still getting everything figured out, but it is still beautiful. Even after 1 week of calling games here, it's just amazing walking into this building. All right, the Pioneers ready for kickoff. And we are underway. High kick is going to be returnable. Fielded at the 3. Grandview heading up the left side. Dead ahead along the hash mark. Around the first wave. And taken down by the second wave of special teams players. Good return on this opening kick. Ball's going to be placed a little beyond the 30-yard line. See where the officials are going to set this down. And let's see, it looks like the 34-yard line is where Grandview's offense, again high-powered through the air, is going to begin their drive. So we were without Nick today. However, our intrepid sideline reporter is now joining us in the booth. What, did it get too cold for you down there? You wanted to be up in the booth?
Yeah, I did maybe mention in a meeting that I wanted to be up in the heated press box,
Right.
and then all of a sudden I got a text, and they said, hey, you're upstairs. I'm like, God bless.
All right, well, tell everyone about yourself. Here's a quarterback draw left side and pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm a graduate assistant here. I've been here for this is my 4th year, 3 years as undergrad, first year in my master's program, and we had a great show earlier this day, the Clash of the Weeks show.
Indeed.
At 10 o'clock, you can go watch that on demand on Urban Edge Network. Yeah, I'm excited to be joined by you, Kyle. It's first time together. It's going to be a fun time.
It is. I'll tell you, though, we've been loving kicking it down to you on the sidelines, though. That has been a wonderful new wrinkle this year. Empty backfield for the quarterback. 3 receivers right, 2 left, and intercepted. Immediately intercepted by the Pioneers defense, returning to the 10 and now pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And that was Eli St-Justi who was able to come up with that pick, one of the easiest picks of his career right there.
Man, how about it? You talk about this is the way that the Pioneers are going to have to play to win. They're going to have to force turnovers and take care of the ball, and it's who can win a turnover battle, and they get one off the rip. That's going to be a good sign for the Pioneers. We look here, we can see, just right to his hands, and he goes up the right sideline all the way down inside the 10-yard line on the 8. It was the easiest pass.
Oh, yeah. Completely undercut the route and was able to step right in front of that pass. And you are correct. Against the #1 undefeated team, that is what you have to have. Now the Pioneer offense with probably the shortest field they're going to see all day. Ball at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, Jackson Warren, only his 4th pick of the season, 25-3, his touchdown to interception ratio coming into the game.
Miller has it. He's going to hand it off to Andrews. Andrews trying to work up the middle, no space. He's going to be knocked down for little or no gain. Well, they got the stadium lit up. Big difference between today and 2 weeks ago, the weather. It is football weather now, my friends. It is in the low 50s. It is windy, and it is spitting rain out there.
Yeah, last time I think we were all a little sweaty even up in the press box, and now it
was hot. It was just hot.
We got the
2 weeks
very
ago.
opposite view here.
Drew Miller taking it again. Again, they're going to now an RPO. Throws it outside. Oh, his man didn't have his head turned. Now flags on the play. They come in pretty late. I think they're trying to slant over the middle. Might be a little contact with the defender. This could work out well for the Pioneers.
I thought so, too.
No, it's not. He's asking the coach for Grandview what they would like.
Zoom in on the ref.
And let's see what they come up with on this call. But the Pioneers are starting to march backwards.
Excuse me, correction. Offense, number 30, 15 previous spot. Replay, second down.
All right, so Pioneers called for offensive pass interference. The number given is not a player on the field, so not 100% sure who that was.
3.
It was 3? All right, I thought you said 30. That would be on Gonzalez, so Gonzalez with that. And as you heard, our color man had to go turn down the ref mic because I think people in the next county over heard that call.
Yeah, we're still testing out a lot of stuff in this second game of our new complex. Haven't quite got live video in the first half. It seems like the second half, hopefully, we'll have it, but for a video board. So here we go.
All right, the Pioneers pushed way back after that penalty. And they're again going to RPO. Has a man outside trying to turn out. This is Carter. Carter with a good completion, good turn, able to move forward for positive yards near the 10-yard line now. So almost to the spot where this drive started, but still a little ways behind, bringing up 3rd down.
Yeah, you just got to turn up field if you're on Carter. You can't be going east and west, especially against a Grandview team who's so fundamentally sound in tackling. You have to just kind of outrun them on the sideline.
So again, 3rd and 12. Pioneers need to get one into the end zone as this drive started inside of the 10. Design rollout. Miller looking, going towards the end zone. Has a man in the corner. Touchdown, Pioneers.
How about it? Right back to Ion Carter. He's had a super great season to start the year, and they get it to him. And the Pioneers take a 7-0 lead versus #1 ranked Grandview.
I'll tell you, that's everything that you hope and dream of to start the game. Keeping in mind that Grandview won the toss, took it at the beginning. And Pioneers strike first.
Yeah, good rollout by Drew Miller on the right. Ion Carter almost back pylon catch. Gets his feet inbounds. Way to keep your feet in. That's hard. That's a hard catch to make when it's almost too easy sometimes.
Well, I'll tell you, from up here, I thought that ball might sail just a little too far on him, but thankfully he was able to elevate and come down with it. And now that extra point is kicked halfway up the hill. I love it. I hope they never put nets up. Because on nicer days, there's going to be a lot of people there trying to catch that ball.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Ion Clutter with his 6th touchdown of the year, tied for first in the team with Samuel Gonzalez. A lot of Pioneers, though, that get involved in this Pioneers offense.
They
do
spread that ball. All right, well, the Pioneers couldn't have drawn it up any better here in the early stages of the first quarter. It is 7-0 in favor of the Pioneers. And now the Vikings of Grandview, I imagine, have woken up a little bit.
Yeah, that was really, like you said, a wake-up call. Like, this is still a game, right? Like, you still have to show up and play, especially versus a team that, for MNU, that they win, they probably jump back into the rankings, probably could have jumped into a playoff spot, so they have a lot on the line. Where
the upset of undefeated #1 would skyrocket the Pioneers right now, who were previously ranked, have fallen out of the top 25, especially after that loss at Baker. And, boy, you hate losing at Baker. I'm just saying, it hurts.
Every time. Miles McCoy is who we have on our roster at 17. I don't believe that's right. I think our kicker switched jersey numbers about
he must
14
have.
times.
But Hardman, I think, was 25 last time we played. Now he's wearing 17. This is a good kick. Chasing him back, taken right at the goal line, maybe a yard deep in the end zone. Returning and taken down right at the 20. 3 Pioneers converge on that tackle. And right now the Pioneers doing everything they can to ride this wave of momentum.
So the Pioneers going to come back on defense. I mean, they only had one play. Two plays. They had a.
Oh, that's right. They had the first, second. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I like it.
Waring did. He got nominated for an award. I saw it this week for not even just for the NEI, just an actual bigger award than that. So it'll be interesting to see how it does. Maybe that gets into his head a little bit.
Maybe.
You never know.
Now they're going to hand it off. A little run play, right side, cutting it back. Ooh, I hope that was a tackle just up high and not around the face mask. No flags come in. Knocked down for minimal gain. 2 yards on that first down carry.
Yeah, Marcus Flores, really good job on containing the edge there as he bounces it back. And he makes that tackle look a little easier than it was, but it did look like he was a little high.
It was a little high.
Thankfully, the refs don't call it.
Nope. So Grandview going into their huddle. If you are watching, Grandview is in their all-white uniforms today. White tops, white bottoms, and white helmets. Pioneers have gone navy blue tops, navy blue bottoms, silver helmets. Now they're going to try a little razzle-dazzle here. They're going down the sideline. Man gets open out of the backfield and just drops it. Oh, my. Pioneers fortunate. Real fortunate that Bryant Williams was not able to come up with that pass. I think he spun inside when he needed to kind of look outside for that pass and just bobbled it right out of his hands. So with that, brings up a 3rd and long situation.
Yeah, replay right there just shows just the easiest pass catchable, and it just wasn't. Just one of those plays you have to make, especially in a close game like this.
Found the soft spot in the defense, was not able to capitalize. Big 3rd and 8 coming up for the Pioneer defense. The band trying to get the crowd amped up. Noise actually affecting the quarterback a little bit as he had to lean over and start telling the running back something. Now, running back splits out wide. They're going to have him again. Quarterback, design keeper. He's on the loose. Picks up the first down, and then, big hit out of bounds. Nothing called, as I think the quarterback initiated that contact. But enough for the first down. Their quarterback, just as he was running right in front of us, 6'3", 225, and he's every bit of that. That man is built and barreled into our defender as they were heading out of bounds.
Yeah, he's got, I don't know, this might not be right. 744 yards this year on the ground.
Dual threat quarterback, to say the least.
That's what he had. The award was for National Player of the Year, possibly. That's what he's looking at. He was a former National Player of the Year.
He's up for that award. Okay. And now quick handoff dropped. On the ground, it's loose. The Pioneers scrambling. I think they've got it.
How about that? Two possessions for the
There it is.
Vikings.
The official signals that ball was fumbled, recovered by the Pioneers.
Wow.
And the Pioneers now are going to take over again in Viking territory.
You can't ask for better 2 starts for the Pioneers.
That's an interception and a fumble right out of the gate.
And look at that. You see 3 or 4 Pioneers dive on that one. All looking like, man, what an opportunity they have here to go up 14-0 and gets the #1 ranked team in the nation in their place.
At home. But the Pioneers with some work to do here. Ball placed on the 36-yard line. That's where this drive takes over. Again, already into Viking territory. Ooh, they wanted one outside to Carter. That double clutch allowed the defender to kind of catch up. So Carter's spun to the ground. Minimal gain on that throw to the left side.
Complete to number 4, Ian Carter. Tackle on the play.
It'll be interesting to see how the Pioneers' formations come out now that they're up 7-0. I mean, It looks like they were just playing two wides the first two possessions. Do they maybe go into a trip set or I formation and get some good runs up the middle? We'll see.
Got to have those good runs, though. Pioneers' running game been hit or miss at times.
Yeah, and when they're good, that's when the Pioneers are the most effective. I mean, that's when they're blowing out teams.
Right.
And then it's just taking the ball for Drew Miller.
Another one again. Oh, tipped and falls incomplete. Pioneers, I think, are looking for something on that left side. Again, they try and get it to Carter. This tipped at the line, falls incomplete. But one-on-one coverage on the outside with Aon Carter, they're looking to exploit something out there.
And it's quick passes. It's not anything that's, a little bit of play action sometimes, but then it's just right out to the side. So it's going to be interesting to see maybe if they even take a shot here on third down, even though it's third and manageable for sure. But they're going to need a little more time than an RPO quick pass.
If it's a draw play up the middle, I'm going to throw something at the field. Miller dropping back, three-step drop, looking right, still looking. Pressure comes, has him over the middle. Oh, a little too high. Little too high for Gonzalez, and the first person who will want that pass back is Miller.
Yeah, this is a really weird situation here, right? You're like on the 33-yard line. You could kick a field goal. It's a little far. We do have a good kicker, but it's also that kind of territory where it's okay to go for it on fourth and manageable.
And that's what it looks like they're going for. The offense huddling. Special teams never took a step onto the field. C.J. Pirtle has checked in, worth noting, seeing his first action of the day. Andrews Maines in the backfield.
Empty set.
Now, I'm sorry, this is, this is Andrews. Andrews now in motion, coming all the way down, 3 to the right of the quarterback. Andrews joins him in the backfield. Pressure comes, Miller steps forward, he's in a world of trouble. Can he get there? Falls, I think he's short.
Oh, whoa, look at the spot, though, that the ref's at.
Oh,
the spot's way forward than when I thought he –
they moved it back there.
That's probably going to be reviewed. We'll look at the spot here on camera 3, see if they got it.
Just around the field for measurement.
Okay, so they are going to measure. Official timeout as they measure this ball. Originally spotted very favorable of the Pioneers, moved backwards upon review. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, initially on the replay, I think he does get it. He keeps his knee a little bit off the ground. He's right on the line. Where they're spotting it, I don't think that's a first down.
No, they've got the ball closer to the 27. He needed the 26.
If you review it, though, it looks like he kind of does get there. He gets down to that 26.
Do we have anything reviewable right now?
We have our camera 3 shows it well. I'm not sure. They only have a different. Yeah, they have different angles. So we'll see if they even decide.
First down, Pioneers, and I mean by an eyelash. The Pioneers gamble on fourth down. Looked like Miller was in a world of trouble in the backfield. He's able to move forward, and by an eyelash comes up with that first down for the Pioneers.
What a return of events there. I mean, a first down gives you life, and you could still go up 14-0. Otherwise, you give the ball back to Grandview to tie this game up after 2 quick mistakes. You got to capitalize.
Yeah, they're going to be a little testy, I think, the next time they get that ball.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Again, if their quarterback is up for Player of the Year, you imagine he's going to start taking over here at some point in time. Miller again going to hand it off. Andrews looking, and I like what Andrews was doing. He was trying to peek around his blocker to look for that hole. Only problem is Grandview too fast. They were able to collapse on him quickly.
They clogged that hole very, very well. I mean, that's part of why they're so good. They're funneling sound in that D line, create a lot of pressure and problems for the quarterback and running back. The Pioneers, I imagine, maybe have to get something quick outside and see if a wide receiver can win a block.
Let's see if they're, originally they were trying to get Aon Carter. Now he is again alone at the bottom of your screen. They're playing off of him a bit, giving him a good 7-yard cushion. Miller's looking right at him. Has him over the middle, and he drops it. Now Aon Carter's going to be the one that wants this one back.
Yeah, that would have been first and goal, and it would have been a huge play for the Pioneers. It looks like they're going to go for him all night, though.
It's looking like it. They found something over there, and they're going to keep trying that left side. And again, this was right in Carter's hands. He's just not able to collect.
So a team, I've done a little bit of research that runs over 65% man in Grandview.
Okay.
You think that maybe they switch the zone after if Ion kind of gets one going?
If they start to burn him with that man, they're going to have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And that's something they haven't been accustomed to because they've been so locked down all year. They don't allow many points at all.
The Pioneers with that dual threat of Gonzalez and Carter. Definitely worth watching. Now they're going to play way off. Miller alone in the backfield. Over the middle. Has his man this time. And that is a first down to Aon Carter. The defender slipped. I don't think he was going to get there anyway. But Carter, again, just runs the same route, except opposite side of the field. A little skinny post, and first down Pioneers. They do have a chance to get another first down before taking it in the end zone.
Yeah, really good job getting down by Ion Carter on that 11-yard line and taking advantage of a little slip and mishaps from the Grandview defense. It seems like they're making just little mistakes that are going to cost them.
Just the little ones.
But the Pioneers went up 14-0 at Baker early in the first quarter, so it's got to be a complete game.
Right, and then nothing happened after that. Pass again over the middle. They've got him. Gonzalez, touchdown Pioneers. The Pioneers have found the hole in the defense if they're going to keep playing this man. And they're just going up and in, and it is working.
Yeah, this is the problems that they've had all year long. Like I said, they run a lot of man. I think it was 73% to be exact coming into this game. But our wide receivers are some of the best in the conference. You see here, Hall just gets an easy chance, or that's Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the slant and just beats him inside immediately. Maybe he then could fade, but no problem there.
Extra point is up and good. Now we got some kids out there trying to field that. Oh, I think that was incomplete.
Yeah. Well, Pioneers take up a 14-0 lead. It's very similar-esque to what we saw last week from Baker, where hopefully they can continue their success, though.
Now, Baker, unranked at this time, was unranked last week. We're facing down the barrel of the number 1 team, so
yeah,
they can ill afford to even take their foot off the gas a little bit.
Yeah, it is even up 35-0. You should still be a little nervous, right? And I don't think it's going to get to that point, obviously, but
no. Now, you don't feel good about this until it's all zeros at the end of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Your MNU Pioneers 14.
You wonder if maybe these conditions are getting to it, right? You saw a fumble. That's probably a little bit of that.
Yep.
The interception was just a bad read by the quarterback. But maybe like the ball was a little slippery. You know, he can't like quite get his footwork together.
And who knows about the drainage on this new field? I imagine it's top notch, but
we hope so.
Nobody has experienced weather conditions on this field yet.
That's correct.
For either side. Again, I'm not seeing a lot falling right now. Maybe a little mist.
Yeah, it was a lot earlier today. But.
Yeah. Here's a low line drive kick, trying to chase him back even further, but still going to be fielded, and this time down in the end zone. He thought about it. Thought about bringing that out. Did what Jordan Kuhn do believe. He's another guy, 5'10", 185. He looks big as well. They definitely have some size over in that Viking sideline.
Yeah, the Grandview Vikings going to have a chance to respond here, down 14-0. But like you said, they're very capable of being a number 1 team of popping off any time. Waring seems to be the only person producing any yards, although he did throw the interception.
He did throw that first pick, but that could have been conditions as well.
I think slightly, a little bit of both, right?
If you look, I wish I'd paid attention at the start of the game. The running back's got some new gloves on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the quarterback is not, so he's still going gloveless, which most quarterbacks do. But a slippery ball can affect things. Now
Absolutely.
They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Big hole opens up and taken down by the linebacker.
Yeah, good read by the running back there. We see the whole defense shift right. All of our linebackers follow. Then a hole opens up on the left side, and he bounces through it. And that's just good patience, and that's what they're going to have to do on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that's everything Grandview wanted right there in that first down carry. It's now second and very short. Gives them the wide open playbook right here, knowing that you could probably pick it up on third down. Pioneers keeping one safety pretty deep. Now the quarterback rolls out, has his running back out of the backfield, first down and more. And now he runs it out of bounds close to midfield. And right now Grandview is trying to line up their first trip inside Pioneer territory. Ball placed at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, now it seems like it's a little easier for them
to
get something going.
Definitely feels like there's a rhythm now.
But, I mean, one mistake and if the ball's out, you never know.
Let's get a few more mistakes and call this day done. That'd be great.
We might have to storm the field if that happens all the way from up here.
Yeah. It's going to be a long run for me. Might take a minute. Holding, but no call. A lot of east-west action by the running back. Eventually knocked out of bounds. Minimal gain. He's going to get, looks like they can give him about 5 on that.
Yeah, you watch here on the edge is number 37. And he obviously gets held. Fonzie with a great hustle, but.
Yeah, you can even hear it in the crowd. Everyone's screaming holding. And yes, while most of us are homers, that was pretty egregious. All right, gain of 4 officially, second down. Getting ever closer to midfield. Quarterback dropping back, looking to his left, still looking, no pressure. The Pioneers can't get to him. He's got all day. Now the pressure comes. He airs it out left side and out of bounds. That play took 45 minutes.
Yeah, I felt like the whole first quarter was almost done at that point.
So Marcos Flores was finally able to break free and put pressure on the quarterback. And that's going to bring up third down. Definitely a manageable distance, especially for this offense with this quarterback who can run.
Yeah, interesting choice there, 3-man rush. I wasn't quite sure if especially seeing how good that run play is getting, if they audible to a run, you're kind of stuck there, but they did not, so they take advantage of it.
Now will the Pioneers bring the pressure? It's going to be an empty backfield. Quarterback looking right over the middle. He's now throwing right side, has his man high, and it looks completed for a first down. So finding the soft spot in the zone was Jordan Coombe, and that is going to be first down, keeping the drive alive for the Grandview Vikings.
Yeah, we look on the right side. Great angle right there from our camera 3. Gets it right to go. And, good hustle by the Pioneers. Just can't get there.
Nope. Fresh set of downs. The Vikings now in Pioneer territory. Ball is on the 42-yard line. I like this part of the field because it's right outside my window.
Yeah, you don't have to try to dodge it around. It's a little hectic up here trying to see the ball.
And now play action pass. Flores is coming. But it was a screen, and so Flores ran right by it. But Pioneer secondary was able to close in, minimizing the damage, but a decent gain here on first down for the Vikings.
Yeah, Corey Phillips rolls out right, and interesting play. They don't see very often a tight end go off for a screen.
Right.
Injured offensive player.
James Wardick, the offensive lineman, was trying to get back to the huddle, then went down on her knee, now is sitting upright. It looks like he's holding his chest. Must have gotten the wind knocked out of him, is what it looks like to me. He's trying to catch his breath down there. He was out one of the blockers trying to get the lead block on that screen, so there was a collision. Like I said, bet he got the wind knocked out of him on that, which is never fun.
Yeah, just 6:38 left in this first quarter. There's a lot to like about what the Pioneers have done, obviously, but it's been so much of it's been forcing mistakes, right? I feel like the first play, he read it very well. Obviously, our defender did, but it was a pretty easy pass. Second one, they're forcing mistakes. Can you continue to force mistakes if you're the Pioneers? Maybe even get the QB a little confused on what's happening.
Yeah, maybe throw a few different looks at him, but this QB's probably seen it all at this point in time. We will see. So Pioneer defense back out onto the field. Now, at least for one play, they're going to need a new offensive lineman, does the Vikings. And they are ready to go. I'll tell you, though, they don't lose any size with this loss. That is a beefy offensive line. My goodness.
Those Ionian farm boys.
Apparently. Jeez. With them right in front of me, you can just see how big they are. Empty backfield again. Quarterback looking to keep it. Good hesitation on his part, and now comes up with the first down. He took one little jab step forward. I think everyone kind of froze, and then he kind of delayed his start. Waited for a hole to open up, and then was able to burst through it.
Well, 72 had a really good pole block on the right
He
side.
sure did.
That is a big boy making a lot of room for his quarterback to run through. But, yeah, there was a big hole there for a while. It felt like maybe the Pioneers could have attacked that, but all of our linebackers froze, maybe thinking he was going to go to the outside. Two lined up left, tight end up tight on both sides.
Running back, quarterback under center, now a little stretch left, and he's going to cut it back right. Pioneer defense is there. Knock him down for minimal gain. Well, looked minimal. They're going to give him 4 on that carry.
Well, for the number one team, that kind of is minimal.
All right. No, only 5 yards? What are they doing? here we go. Grandview's got one to the right, two to the left. Running back remains in the backfield with the quarterback. Quarterback not under center. Looking left. Throwing left. Little back shoulder throw. Boy, if he caught that, that was a heck of a catch.
And
Indeed he did. Dropping down to a knee was Tristan Williams. Actually, he got down on both knees to collect that ball. That was spinning kind of to his side. Good catch. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, it's wet conditions out there, as you know, so to even stop yourself from running and then get down, that's impressive in itself.
Nothing the defense could do on that. That was a perfectly placed ball. Williams was the only person on that field who was going to get it.
Yeah, it's either a miss or a catch. Simple as that.
Best drive of the day by far for the Vikings offense, and they're going to look to go again. Quarterback throwing over the middle, has a man in the end zone, knocked away by the defense. That was well played by the Pioneers D. We're going to have that for you here in just a second. That was Dion Burton. Dion Burton with a great pass breakup on what would have been a pretty easy touchdown for the tight end.
He got beat off the line, that's for sure, but the pass was a little behind, gave him time to get back, and really good coverage not to get the PI or be there early.
Yep, timed it perfectly. All right, two right, one tight end left, running back in the backfield, quarterback not under center. Watch that design quarterback draw here. Dropping back, looking right, looking, throwing, going to the back corner, wide open. Not sure what happened there, but that's touchdown. That is Jordan Coombe who was able to come up with the touchdown. And the defensive back for the Pioneers was nowhere to be seen on that play.
Yeah, let's watch this replay here. Running back rolls out right. Looks like they miscommunication there.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them go for the running back. And
yeah, Burton tried to catch up on that play, but he was already toast at that point.
Yep. We've got a little bit of missed field goal video coming up here. Maybe we could jinx something.
There you go. Bink.
Why not?
And that kick is up and on the roof. Rolling. Oh, is it going to get this guy who's not looking? It's coming right at him. No, it lands next to him. Sorry, that's going to be a fun new game. See who the ball hits when it rolls down off the roof of the locker room.
Replay from early. Look at 88 TJ Laurent, and he throws down a Grandview player. You love the little
feisty.
Little feistiness.
Little feisty there.
I'm not even involved in the play, but I'm going to make them know who I am. Kind of conversation going on there.
And if you all are watching at home and you're seeing these magnificent replays, that is because the man, the myth, the legend, the boss man, is handling producing today.
How about that? Clash of the week, and we get the boss to do it? That's what we want.
I don't know. I feel like this might be like I don't know. Is this my review? Is this like my review? You know, am I up for a raise or something?
We'll have an hour-long meeting afterwards discussing all the things we've said throughout the years. Maybe not a good thing.
If they go through all my mess-ups over 10 years, we're going to be here a while.
Maybe not mess-ups. I know. I've said some. Yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it
there.
Right.
Yeah. Call that good.
There is if you're seeing on the field some yellow markings, they did play soccer here the other day. This is our backup soccer field.
Okay.
So it's a fun time for our varsity and VR teams to come out here, play under the lights.
I'll bet it was,
board.
Oh, that's right. We have waters up here now. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad Jenkins.
Oh, this new stadium is the best. Fielded by the Pioneers at the 6. Returnable up the right side. Has some blockers. Runs into some blockers. Reversing field. And everything went to garbage right after that. So the return for the Pioneers, this was Aeon Carter who was trying to get a good return there. Didn't work out well. It's going to be knocked down. Yeah, they're going to say he made it up to about the 21-yard line. So not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely trying to find something, but when you're maybe too patient.
Yeah, that was what I would call too patient.
Yeah, it was a couple of seconds. He kind of froze, and then all the defense just kind of swarmed on him like bees. Good field position, better than I was hoping for, and after that return.
There's still a lot of green in front of the Pioneers. They have work to do now. Only up by one score, 14-7. Pioneers with 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. And they're going to hand it off right up the middle, and Andrews taken down. Great solo tackle. That was Cade Sheedy, who was able to stop that play dead in its tracks. Only a gain of 2.
Yeah, the O-line's going to have to win some of these blocks here for the Pioneers to even get a chance in the rush game. It's not necessarily the running back. It's just they're swallowed in. And even Drew's been under a lot of pressure as well. So,
well, if you just look at the optics right here. Look how big
they are massive.
That defensive line is over our offensive line. Like,
We have some,
good Lord.
We have some good cat food here, but not that good.
No. So no wonder the Pioneers are trying to be so quick with their throws. And here's another very quick one to the outside. Can Carter get away? He did. Carter spins away. Hesitation, stutter step, and takes it near midfield. Aon Carter, that's what they were looking for. The quick out to Aon, made one man miss, and gets a first down and a lot more yardage on that quick throw and catch from Miller.
Yeah, this is exactly what they're hoping for out of a quick RPO pass. We see him on the left side. Makes one man miss here, number 24. Great spin move there. Kind of hesitates, maybe thinking he was coming in harder. I'm not sure he gained the extra yards from it. Probably just could have just gone straight forward. But either way, up to the almost the 45-yard line into the 44.
Now watch Carter now lined up in the slot up at the top to the right of the quarterback. Pirtle has come in. He's underneath. And now they're going to run. They got some room on the edge finally. Pirtle falls down on the block. Might have sprung him for a little more, but still a great first down carry, except flag on the field. I imagine this is all coming backwards.
Yeah, it was pretty easy holding call, and both our offensive linemen and defensive linemen turned around and said, yeah, that one's going to be called.
As long as everyone agrees. All right, so that our best carry of the day, all for naught, as they was holding on the play, and so the Pioneers marching backwards. Ball placed now at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, they've had a lot of good turns on turnovers so far, but they got to limit their mistakes as well.
Right.
That's the big part of it, right?
And penalties can be killers.
Even in the Baker game, it wasn't just the turnovers; it was the penalties as well.
Pirtle, single coverage underneath, and look, they're going to try and jam him at the line. Oh, a late substitution being made by the Pioneers offense. Holy cow. And the officials are not going to allow that substitution. Or now they're going to give the defense their chance to respond. Pioneers ran a player on super late. Now, timeout called by the Pioneers as the play clock was down to 0.
Timeout. Mid-America Nazarene.
In that slow change in personnel, and then, of course, you get the reciprocal response by the defense. That just burned through the play clock for the Pioneers. They end up using their first timeout of the half. So, again, we have 2:22 remaining in the first quarter, 14-7 Pioneers. You can just kind of feel it hanging in the air right now. Like everyone's just kind of waiting for when the Vikings really might try and take over. Again, you're not number 1 and undefeated for no reason, so it's not like this is an unreasonable fear. But it is hanging thick in the air here at DeGraff and Reed Field. So my colorman Noah also has about 11 billion other responsibilities. He's able to go run and do something else, make something work.
Commercial.
All right, play ready to resume. Miller has Andrews in the backfield with him. 2 receivers each side. RPO over that middle again. No, instead they go outside to Gonzalez.
Yeah, I saw the same thing you did. Zane Hall streaking up the middle.
Right, I thought that's where we were going. But instead they go a little bit underneath to Gonzalez, who's not as far down the field. So not bad on first and very long, but we're still not to the original line of scrimmage.
And I think maybe that's one of those things, like, you talk after the Baker game, he had 3 interceptions, and now you're like, you're going to have to take some more simple plays. Let's just get the right play, especially against the Grandview team, who's number 1 in the nation.
And we'll capitalize on mistakes. Now here's a run. That went nowhere. Oh, my goodness. 2 defensive linemen for the Vikings put their bibs on, grab their forks and knives, and we're waiting for the running back to be fed to them. So
I'm going to have to guess inside runs are not going to go well tonight. That's kind of my perception after there are just a couple runs, but
yep, you are not wrong.
Still third. It's third and long, but 3rd and 12 is not bad.
Now we'll see if the Pioneers want to try and find. Well, there it is. Carter, bottom of your screen on the outside. Gonzalez in motion coming all the way down, so it's got 3 on the left side. Imagine the running back's going to stay in and block. They've got Carter and, Carter cut in. The throw was out. So I think they were not on the same page there, as Miller was trying to lead him towards the sideline, and Carter had turned to move towards the middle of the field. We can second guess it all we want. Either which way, it is now 4th down. The punt unit on the field for their first activity of the day.
Yeah, the Grandview's screaming on their side. Maybe a miscommunication on who's on and who's not. Looks like they got it figured out. Number 1 was all the way over there screaming at his sideline for somebody to come out.
Yeah, I saw him hopping up and down over there. Boy, it looks like they're going to bring the house. At least that's what they're showing.
And they are.
Indeed they do. Quick punt. Pioneers able to handle that, get it away. And a fair catch called for and taken at the 15-yard line. So that was best case scenario for the Pioneers on that punt. They were able to get it away from all that pressure. Fair catch called, which negates a return. And the ball placed at the 16. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Nope, they're going to have to go 84 yards to get a touchdown and tie up this game. Just 57 seconds left in this first quarter.
It's going quick.
It's gone very quick. We've seen one timeout for the Pioneers, but not a lot of penalties, really.
I think
not
just
a lot of injuries either.
Well, just 2 on the Pioneers, I believe. I think that's all we've had today.
You'll take that.
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely manageable.
2 1/4, not terrible. Quarterback dropping back, looking again all day. Has a man, soft spot of the zone, and he is pushed out of bounds, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. And I think we're seeing the strength of the Viking offense. It is protection.
Yeah, they have so much time.
Yeah, we are not even getting close enough to him to read the quarterback's numbers.
And you kind of wonder if maybe an adjustment gets made. You either send more blitzes and try to hurry up that offensive lineman, or do you just drop 3 in the coverage and just say, okay, we're just going to be super good in the coverage.
Yeah, and then someone also is going to have to keep an eye because he can run. I mean, this team appears to be undefeated for a reason.
And there's not a lot of holes.
Now here's a run up the middle. Now bouncing to the outside. Not good for the Pioneers. Close to the first down marker. They're finally taken down. You know, every time they run it up the middle, I'm thinking, oh, we've got them. And their running backs can bounce outside quick as a hiccup. So that was Ethan Schultz on that carry. And it was a good one. They are going to give him the first down on that, so 1st and 10. Ball at the 42.
This will be in the first quarter.
All right, with that, we're at the end of the first quarter. The Vikings are driving, but the Pioneers are still up. 14-7 at the end of 1. Now, worth noting that the Pioneers did not win the toss. So Grandview won the toss. They elected to receive. So the Pioneers will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter once we get there. Kind of changes the way you approach 2nd quarter, especially as you get down into the later stages of it.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student-athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
All right, we are back. Everyone's starting to meander back onto the field as we're going to start 2nd quarter action. I want to thank you all for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Hope you're enjoying. I know that this is going to be primarily MNU fans, as Grandview has their own broadcast team. There are a few booths over from me. They look like they're having a good time in there. If you are a Grandview fan who's listening to us, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. I try not to be too homerly, but I promise nothing. So the officials were conferring on the sideline. This is like the longest intermission that you can have in between quarters. Oh, the play clock. There's an issue with the play clock. So, okay, that would explain why everything's kind of in a little frozen status right now. me see if they have updated it. I'll try and get you some first quarter stats. At least we've got some numbers we can throw at you, assuming.
At this time, the play clock is having a technical problem. Our back judge will keep the play clock on the field. He'll raise 2 hands with 10 seconds, 1 hand for 5 seconds. Until it's fixed, we'll keep the play clock on the field.
Okay, so they just announced the play clock is not working. The back judge is now going to be responsible for the play clock. A signal at 10 seconds and a signal at 5 seconds.
Thank you. We trust you, Tyler.
Come on now, why is... Okay, so my stats aren't working. That's a problem.
What?
I'm trying to... This is my technical difficulty, not this place's.
Now begins the second quarter of play. First and 10 from the 40.
All right, here we go. We flipped the field, but the ball was near midfield anyway, so we didn't have to travel very far. Grandview takes over now, going from right to left. Quarterback dropping back. He's looking to air this out, and he does. Look at the cannon of an arm. Thankfully, he overshot his intended target by 20 yards. But he can throw. Good grief.
Second and 10.
So the Pioneers actually fortunate on that one. If he had connected with that wide receiver, that was just going to be a cakewalk into the end zone. Fortunately overthrown. There we go. Now my equipment is working. I'll have some stats here in a minute. Man goes in motion. RPO, quarterback keeps it. Pioneers are chasing him. Jeez, he's quick. Pioneers defense smartly just cuts off his angle, forces him to run out of bounds, as no one was going to chase him down. So they're going to say he actually went out of bounds 1 yard short of the first down marker. That's a favorable spot if you're a Pioneer fan. I thought he was far past that, but I'm also way up here. So it is 3rd and 1. Pioneers defense really can be ready for anything, or needs to be ready for anything. The playbook is wide open because a 4th and 1 with this mobile quarterback is not a scary situation. RPO again, quarterback keeps it. He's got space, turns upfield, takes on a linebacker. And while he does have the first down, not much past it, as good open field tackle for the Pioneers defense. And it was Patusik who came up with that solo tackle to stop the quarterback from advancing any further. But the Vikings in Pioneer territory, ball placed at the 45-yard line, fresh set of downs. They're going to spread the field now. Their wide receiver's got his foot offside, but no call. All day to throw. Long distance down the middle of the field and through his receiver's hands. Pioneers very fortunate that was not a completed pass, as it was Jaquez Hall not able to pull that ball in, but it was there. It was on his hands, on his fingertips. He just couldn't quite collect it.
Second and 10.
Okay, I will say that our live stat system appears to be down. I keep trying to go to it, and it's not working. 2nd and 10. Quarterback under center. They're going to give it to the running back, working right side, trying to cut back in the middle. This time the Pioneers defense was there, and they knock him down for a gain of about 2. Going to bring up a 3rd and long. Pioneers defense making some switches here. They're taking a man off the line and bringing back another defensive back.
And that brings up 3rd down.
So it would appear the Pioneers are only going to rush 3, at the most 4 on this play, and drop everyone else into coverage on this 3rd and 7 situation for the Pioneer defense. Empty backfield. Watch the quarterback keeper. They bring 4. They run a stun up top. They set up a screen, and it was well done. The offensive line had that played well, and it looked like, that looked like the fullback who stayed in and was a recipient of that screen pass. He's able to move forward for a first down and a lot more. Lance Clayberg comes up with the first down completion. The Pioneers, boy, they pinned their ears back. They wanted to get to that quarterback for all he was worth, and he just lured them in and then dropped a little pass over the top. And Grandview slowing their pace on this one. Again, with the play clock not really being a factor right now.
The refs are keeping it.
Yeah, the refs are kind of keeping it. We don't put a lot of faith in the... Here's 2 hands for 10 seconds. And a little razzle-dazzle. Quarterback rolling. He's being pursued. Able to make one miss. A shovel pass ahead. And this, just like the previous play, goes to this fullback. And he is able to rumble, bumble, stumble forward. And he moves the chains yet again. Pioneers were pursuing the quarterback for all they were worth. Thought they had him lined up, and he just shovel passes it in front of them. Again to the fullback. Well, okay, I'm sorry. They list him as a tight end. Looks like a fullback to me. But Clayberg, the tight end, again with the first down catch. I guess nobody really uses fullbacks anymore. And pace again being slowed. Vikings on the doorstep looking to tie this game up. All right, so 44. He's along the line on the right side, lined up as tight end. Just keep your eye on him. Design quarterback rollout. He's keeping it. He's trying to get to the corner. He does. Foot race to the end zone. He's pushed out of bounds. He is short of the end zone. Good pursuit by the Pioneer defense. They were able to shove him out of bounds and save a touchdown.
And number 13, Lance Jones.
A couple Pioneers over there able to push him out. After a one-play break, Marcos Flores back on. He's done the most to bring the pressure on the quarterback. And quarterback again just trying to go right up the middle, and he does. Bigger than most of the people on the field, so he just bullies his way into the end zone for a Grandview touchdown. And the Vikings are one extra point away from tying this game up. Pioneers just not able to stop that quarterback right now. Nor any other team in the conference is able to stop that quarterback right now. And the good snap, good placement. Kick is up, and the kick is good. All right, well, it's a new ball game now, so maybe the Pioneers can score 2 touchdowns unanswered like they did at the original start of this game. We'll go with that. But it is 14-14 with 10:28 remaining in the second quarter. Still a lot of ball game in front of us. The Pioneers have got to refine that energy that they had in the first quarter. Because the late stages of the first quarter and beginning of the second quarter, it's been all Grandview. Again, we're having technical difficulties all over the place, everyone, so we do apologize about that. We're still working all the gremlins out of the new stadium. Some of them are just hanging on tighter than others.
Get on your feet and make some noise for the kickoff.
All right, the ball's teed up. The Vikings are ready to kick this away. Now this appears to be a defensive lineman doing the kicking duties here. Wow. And I think at some point in time he's played soccer. That was a low line drive soccer kick right there. And on Carter Fields, it slips. Able to bust it through the first lane. Stays on his feet. Now is knocked out of bounds. And we've got a little extracurriculars after the play, but nothing doing there, thankfully. A helmet lost by the Pioneers.
American Nazarene's helmet came off during the play. He was hit for one play. First down.
There we go.
First and 10 for the Pioneers from the 28-yard line.
Okay, the ball officially on the 28-yard line. Pioneer offense. You've got Hall and Carter at the top of your screen. Now the tight end goes in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Nothing doing. And now taken down. Give him credit. Andrews was doing everything he could to keep his feet and keep moving forward, trying to keep that play alive. but just too big and strong on the front line for Grandview. Pioneers ready again. Miller takes it. Quick throw to the outside. Too high for Gonzalez. He had to elevate to come down with it. While he did catch the ball for minimal gain, there is no chance for yards after catch when he has to elevate like that. And the defender closing in. So in one of the most fun football terms, there was no yak. That's yards after catch. This is where it's good. I don't have a color man right now. I can lean this way and see out the window. Uh-oh.
I'm your color man.
There we go, the boss man. And there's a catch over the middle by the Pioneers. Into the waiting hands of the tight end. That's Quinn Neiman.
I'm your Huckleberry.
There's our first Tombstone reference of the day.
Yes.
It should never take until the second quarter.
That's true.
All right, the Pioneers have sped up the pace just a little bit. They're looking to the sideline for the play. They've never gone into a huddle. Now they've got 3 left, 2 right, empty backfield. We'll see if Andrews joins them. Indeed, he does.
Well, I'll tell you what, so far, I love this game. It's not an absolute blowout like you might expect sometimes when you play the number 1 team in the land.
For sure.
Pioneers are looking good.
Yep, Pioneers able to move the ball forward yet again. A quick pass out to Aon Carter, and he takes it near the first down marker. Again, with a 2nd and 3 kind of situation, you can open up your entire playbook here. See if the Pioneers want to take a shot or try another one of those little skinny posts up the middle of the field that they're having success with on their first 2 drives.
Looks like they're blanketing Gonzalez with 2 defenders down here. Might want to look left.
And they're going to go up the middle. Nothing doing.
Maybe 1.
Maybe.
And this guy wants to fight now. Don't mess with Blaine Blevins down there. He's no one to be trifled with.
No trifling.
No.
It's too cold down there to trifle. All right, they actually gave him 2 on that. 3rd and 1. See if the Pioneers are just going to try and slam this ahead and get that first down.
Probably in 4-down territory, so you could run it here or you could take a shot even. Like, you're not punting from here, right?
No, you absolutely are not punting from here.
Against the number 1 team, you got to go for it. So as long as you don't go backwards, I think they're going to.
Wind would be a little bit at their back too. Like if I'm reading the flags correctly.
Yeah.
But not exactly a gusty day either way. They're going to run it. Nope. Play action pass. Over the middle, he's got Gonzalez. Gonzalez able to collect it with the defender draped all over him for the first down catch.
He has been a really nice addition to this Pioneer team this year.
He really has.
We've had some excellent receivers over the years. You remember Tanis. You remember Arlandis Mitchell. Like, receivers seem to come and go, but Samuel Gonzalez has been awesome this year.
He pairs very well with Carter and Hall.
Yeah.
Like, this is a great 3-headed monster, and we haven't even really called Hall's name today.
No, he's been.
Give it a minute.
Olathe kid, too.
Speaking of the devil, he goes into motion.
There
they throw it to him out of the backfield. Nostra broadcaster here, able to call that play.
Nailed it. Zane Hall out of Olathe. South, I believe. That's where my 3 sons go.
Olathe South, all right.
Yeah. My daughter goes to East, but my sons all go to South.
She just didn't want to be around him anymore, did she?
It's
like, I'm out.
Yeah. I don't want to go to. I don't want to be in the same class as my brother. No way. But around here, you can pick your school. Basically, they have different academies and whatnot. So, she got into the design academy over at East, and that's an extra special glimpse into my life.
There you go.
No one even knows who's talking. I didn't even introduce myself.
Well, I did introduce you earlier as the boss man, so you're just the boss man.
It doesn't help.
Man, when was the last time you and I called a game together?
Over there at homecoming, remember that?
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. So Pioneers trying another quick throw to the outside, falls incomplete, brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 6, with the ball right on the 20-yard line. So the Pioneers are driving, trying to keep this one going.
Miller took a shot there, too.
Yeah, he did.
Check this out on this replay right here.
And go boom.
And
ouch.
He gets hammered, too. He drives through it.
Yeah, he did. He finished the tackle. Big 3rd down coming up for the Pioneers right here. They actually have one of their extra running backs in. Thought he was going to stay and block. Oh, my goodness, look at the pressure. Thrown, though, to Carter.
Catch that?
No call, and Carter thinks he caught it. So Carter catches the ball at the 1-yard line, maybe the 2, but he was right there. Oh, they're going to push him back to the 3-yard line, but that is a Pioneer first down. They're going to move the chains. And even though Nick is not with us right now, his man is in, Aldino. Aldino, the quarterback turned tight end, is checked into the game. I want him to get this touchdown pass.
Number 16?
Number 16. We've been watching him all year. Andrews with it, working right side. He's got it, and he's able to step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers. Devin Andrews working on the right side. Pioneer offensive line was able to seal the edge, and he scampers in for 6. With that, Pioneers answering the call and reestablishing their lead.
And Brandon Clausen, assistant AD, gets a high five at the end of this play.
Yeah, he does.
Check this out. Roll it in. 1999 All-Conference linebacker Brandon Clausen says, give me some.
There it is. And the extra point is good. I guess the extra point was up and good either which way. Pioneers back on top with 5:12 here in the first quarter. It is 21-14 here at home. It is the magic of the new stadium as they are up by a score.
You know what we need?
You need Jerry.
You said in Jerry law?
Injury law.
In Jerry law.
Injury?
You need Jerry. In Jerry law.
In the first half, your score, Grandview University 14. MNU.
All right, we're back. That was the best commercial setup I've ever seen. You need Jerry. Who doesn't? All right, we are ready for kickoff. Oh, hold on now. Are we in the YouTube room? Oh, I think we are as well. I just got that pulled up for everyone.
Oh, yeah, we don't have stats still.
No, stats are still down, but I do see that we are.
You know, it might be on Presto because my sidearm live stats are all jacked up.
All right, the Pioneers ready for the kick, and away it goes. And return coming up the left side for Grandview. Able to make a few miss and now wrestled to the ground near the 35-yard line. So the Pioneers special team able to knock them down, and that is where they're going to take over. And let's see. Well, they're walking it backwards a little bit. 35? No, 34. There we go. 34.
And number 44, Terry Vester.
All right, here comes the Viking offense. And 5:04 remaining. Pioneers up by 7. It's not how you might have drawn it up before, but you'll take it. We'll take this every time. Here we go. 2 to the right, 1 to the left for the quarterback. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. Boy, they just keep moving forward. Do the running backs. For Grandview, this was Dalton Van Pelt, the running back. This is at least a 3rd running back on their squad that we've called.
I mean, we're not just going to run away from these guys. This is going to be a battle all day long for
all
sure.
day. Yeah, Noah and I were saying earlier, it doesn't matter if you're up by 35, you would still have to keep one eye open on this team.
Lock it down. These guys have not lost in a long time.
No. Were they the champions last year?
Yeah.
They were, yeah.
Defending champs. They won it even 10 years ago before they joined the conference.
Jeez.
This is a top-level NAIA program.
But the Pioneers hanging tough, and you love to see it. Now another run up the middle. Boy, Van Pelt's got a lot of space now. And tripped up by the last possible Pioneer defender.
Is that Lance Jones?
That was Elijah McFadden on that tackle.
That was close.
You were right there. I mean, assuming the numbers haven't changed on my roster.
No,
which,
you're right.
Happens.
I was just guessing. All right, I switched to the stats link on Game Day Central if you want to try that.
All right, I'll give that a try here in a second. Pioneers moving everyone up. Look at this, showing pressure. Are they going to try and bring it? And quarterback keeper working left side. There was a hold on the edge. There's the flag.
Nice.
Yep. This is coming backwards.
Show you that again. Who'd they get?
There's a flag on the flood.
Had to have been the left tackle.
He was holding 11.
Oh, St. Justi.
Offense, number 88. 10 yards, previous spot. Replay, first down.
Hey, we've got stats. Got him.
They don't look as cool as sidearm, but they function. Wait, what is that? That is. How did you do that?
I went and hit live stats on MNU game day.
You didn't. You didn't refresh it though.
Oh yeah, I did. I just pulled it up.
See, yours looks different than mine.
Oh, mine's special. Maybe the tablet view. Dropping back is the quarterback. Again, he's got way too much time. The Pioneers have got to get somebody to him. Now he's going to throw it out of bounds. All the credit in the world to the secondary of the Pioneers who shut it down. They gave him nowhere to go with that ball. And even though he had an hour back there, it felt like, to get that throw off, he couldn't find anyone.
Got the ball past line of scrimmage. Second down.
No intentional grounding. They
No,
wanted
nope.
that. They wanted holding.
Holding, I could have believed. I did not believe that was intentional grounding.
Play clock is back up, so we'll get Noah back here in a second.
All right, hey, we're doing well. Things are starting to iron out.
So when the Pioneers rush 3, Waring has all day, but there's nowhere to go. So
Yeah, no,
that's
again,
the
on that was
sacrifice, yeah.
all credit right there to the secondary of the Pioneers who locked it down. That was beautiful. Waring dropping back, 4 this time coming. He throws left side, has a man along the sideline, and this is going to see, let's see where he stepped out. He's going to be close to the original line of scrimmage. So it's still going to bring up a 3rd and long situation. Okay, I wish the chain gang would quit walking forward. All right, 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8.
Are we playing music between every play now? Like, are we that school?
Can we not? Is that an option? Can we not be? Empty backfield for the quarterback. Uh-oh, Pioneers might have jumped.
No flag.
No flag. Throwing left side, single coverage. A lot of contact between both of them. Wow. Batted around and incomplete. Boy, howdy, you could have thrown flags on either of those players. But nothing happened. So that is an incomplete pass, bringing up 4th and 8. Decision time for Grandview.
It looked like just mutual combat.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, no.
There was no flag there.
No, I think it's a great non-call. You just don't often get that anymore.
Right.
4th and 8. The offense remains on the field for Grandview.
Yeah.
So they are apparently the Detroit Lions of the NAIA.
What are you going to do? Pin us deep? You know, they're just gonna. You got to go for this. The stadium is shaking.
Stadium's getting loud. This is beautiful.
Oh, it's good to be home, isn't it? Let's
It
go.
is.
Get a
Empty
stop.
backfield. Looking right. Being flush. Pressure comes. Throws left. Over the head of his intended target. But 2 Pioneers collide. Both slow to get up. Turnover on downs, but attention immediately goes to the secondary players. But they're both up and they're okay. Although 21 took a shot.
Well, 21 took the shot so that the other guy didn't get a flag. He pulled
He
up.
saved it. So long story short, everyone's okay. Turnover on downs. The Pioneers get the ball back. With 2:56 remaining, this is what we talked about at the start of the quarter. Pioneers could double up here.
Cade Johnson getting the crowd up, number 52. Love to see it.
Yeah, he is.
It's just so nice to be at home.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Now use the play clock in the end zone.
So one play clock's not working?
I think it's good. I don't know what he was saying.
I don't know what he was saying. The official said something or another. All right, big drive for the Pioneer offense right here. They can put anything in before halftime. It is glorious, and they get the ball back to start the 3rd quarter. Gonzalez in motion. They're going to give it to Andrews left edge, trying to cut back inside. On a drier day, he might have made that cut.
Yeah, almost had a gap there. Yeah,
Yep.
You saw the same thing.
Yep.
And one of our linemen, I think, was in his way a little bit.
A little
too.
bit,
He didn't
yeah.
know where to go.
It made it for a much more difficult cut to the right. But 2 yards on your first down carry,
Yeah,
and it
and
keeps the clock moving.
It's good when your offensive lineman is in your way and not a defensive guy.
Yeah,
So
right.
We'll take it.
All right, 3 receivers to the quarterback's right, 1 to the left. Andrews remains in the backfield with him. Hall in motion. Reversing course, coming back where he was. Another run. This is a draw play up the middle. I hate these. And
just soften them up.
It goes for one.
It's just setting them up for something later. That's
Sure.
all that is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You can't never do it, otherwise they'll never defend it. You have to do it sometimes.
The 2-minute timeout.
All right, 2-minute warning. Oh, man, we've got a good one going here in the first half. 21-14, Pioneers on top of the undefeated #1 ranked Grandview Vikings. Again, I'm not listening to their broadcast, but I wonder if there's a little bit of panic tones going on over in that booth.
I doubt it.
I can hope.
We'll be right back.
We're having fun.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student-athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student-athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference, champions in competition, leaders in life.
All right, play ready to resume as the 2-minute warning has concluded. The Pioneer offense heading down onto the field, facing a 3rd and 7. Again, with 2 minutes left, the last thing they want to do is give the ball back to Grandview, who will have their 3 timeouts should they get the ball any more this quarter. So big 3rd down for the Pioneers right here. Long story short. Empty backfield. Now Andrews is going to join him. Nope, going across. Ooh, Andrews just got blown up, and now Miller is swallowed whole. Tried to move forward to get anything back, but couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Grandview calls a quick timeout to preserve those 2 minutes.
I bet they do. And so the punt unit's going to come onto the field for the Pioneers. That was Grandview's timeout. 4th and 10 coming up, and the Pioneers are going to send this away. And this is where the defense, yet again, is going to have to answer that bell.
Well, Ivan Cordova was the defensive coordinator here for a few years. And he's a defensive guy. Yeah, we're waxed now, aren't we? Jeez.
There we go. Yeah, we were a little high there. A little high on the volume.
A little hot mic. And so his defensive schemes, like our defense is going to be, this is going to be a defensive team, basically, with a defensive head coach. And so obviously a couple of turnovers help, but also the scheming, the rushing 3, dropping 8, not knowing where we're all coming from. I mean, we've given up 14 points. They're on pace for 28. But this is the #1 team in the country. You've got to just keep them under wraps. Just don't let them get out to 50 and 60, you know?
Say, if you came in today saying, hey, Grandview's only going to score 28 points, you would sign that paper every day.
I'll try to win that game for sure. They're usually thumping people 65-3, so it's like...
All right, well, so the last time the Pioneers punted one away, a lot of pressure came, but they were able to handle it. Grandview is showing that same pressure again. Pioneer special teams going to have to get this one away. Good snap. Punter has it, sends it off. Wobbly one, coming straight down, and fair catch called for. I didn't actually see him signal for it, but when he doesn't take a step,
I saw it.
I'm assuming he called for that fair catch.
I was laughing that 41 was so excited, like, yeah, he doesn't want to return it on me. He's scared.
Right. Or you were standing in front of me before I even got the ball, so tactical disadvantage.
No, I like it that these guys are hyped up, man.
Yes. Yep, keep that.
Yep. Student section is doing well.
They are, and it's chilly out there, folks. It has not gotten warm today. Still in the low 50s. Looks like we've stayed dry, though. So you'll take that.
Yeah, it rained this morning during the UEN college game day type pregame show.
Yeah,
it went pretty well.
I saw that.
It went well. Were you watching it?
I did.
I don't believe you.
I might have watched the replay of it.
Okay.
But I didn't see it in time live. There's a throw along the sideline and pushed out of bounds. He was moving backwards, so the clock will continue to run.
Oh, that helps.
It does. Keep that going. Maybe Grandview didn't notice and they take their time. Somehow I doubt that. No, I was busy running a 5K this morning, so I did not get to watch it live.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Back of the Past podcast. Check it out.
That's
Kyle
right.
Walker.
Yay. I will take shameless plugs wherever I can get them.
Yes. Get that.
Oh, geez. They're running back again. Van Pelt taking half the defensive with him and still moving forward. I'm not going to spoil anything here, but there's a local radio station interested in working with me.
Oh, nice.
Or working with the back of the pack, I should say.
What local radio station? Oh, you're not going to spoil
Oh, I
it.
probably shouldn't.
You
I don't want
can't
to.
say?
I don't want to jinx anything.
Okay.
Quarterback looking left, has a man along the sidelines, overshoots him. That ball went out of bounds. I don't know if he was really trying to get it to him or if that was more of a throwaway. Either way, good work by the Pioneer defense to again shut down the passing game.
So we're going to play music after every play, it seems like.
Oh, can we not?
Over the PA guy and everything?
Yeah, why? Who's doing that? Where's Noah?
I'm guessing we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
There might be a halftime adjustment in the booth as well.
Obviously, somebody asked for this, so.
Yeah.
We do it at volleyball, and it's kind of fun, but it's like.
Yeah, that's indoors. That's a different beast altogether. Dropping back again, looking right now over the middle. Oh, no, defender slips. And barreling over the defender was the wide receiver. This made it to, and I'm sorry if you're a Grandview fan, Asia Toki. Hopefully I did not butcher his first name too terribly.
He trucked our dude and really hyped up the bench. Watch this.
Yeah.
Bam! And the bench is like, woo!
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yep. They're quickly matriculating the ball down the field. Matriculates there. There we go. Quick throw outside. Pioneers defense is there. And again, clock keeps moving. He was moving backwards. And now timeout called. So the Pioneers instituting that kind of bend, don't break. Like, you knew Grandview was going to get yards on this drive, but I mean, I wouldn't even say they're comfortably in field goal range at this point with 25 seconds remaining.
No, not yet, but they got another timeout, right? Plus,
they've got one more.
Plus the sideline to work with. They're in good shape.
But we're going to hope that they just, butcher this horribly.
This is their second charge. Time on the half. Game clock operator, please. 7 seconds. 2-7, please. 2-7. Thank you.
All right, so the Gordy's in a mood today. The official wanted the game clock moved from 25 seconds to 27 seconds. Second timeout for Grandview.
So I asked about the music, and I was told, yes, we want the music between plays. We need to keep the energy high.
Ah, okay. So then we need to discuss better music.
What would you suggest? Let's get some Garth Brooks going.
Oh, well.
Not your style.
I don't know. Do I have friends in low places? Well, maybe. This song's called The Dance. All right, play ready to resume. The pep band's going.
Yeah,
they've been keeping it lit over there. Quarterback looking left, dropping back. Pressure comes. Throws it to his man out of the backfield. That took a while to get there, so the Pioneers are able to collapse on the running back. He's pushed out of bounds. This will stop the clock.
The clock is confusing. It says 21, and there's no 0 in front of it or anything.
I know.
We need to figure that out.
I think even Gordy's tired of talking over the music. All right, here we go. Crowd's starting to get fired up. Third down, 3rd and 4. Pioneer defense staying amped. I bet it helps that they are playing on a much cooler day. This would be awful if it was another one of those 80-something degree days.
Flag.
And now false start.
Back them up.
Yep, false start called on Grandview. Their right tackle moving early. And this is going to back them on up.
Offense, 78.
He
5
was-
yards.
he was-
Remains. 3rd down.
He was just adjusting, but he was set already, and so he was just pretending to adjust because he did flinch.
Well, I didn't do anything. I just had to fix something.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Just a little wedgie here I got to work out. Good to go.
All right, here we go. Now we're back to a 3rd and 9 on this play. Whistle's being blown. What do we got going on
He's
here?
going to say something about the music. Watch.
Please have the band not play once the center has his hands on the football.
Boo!
Bet the official didn't have that on his bingo card today. He was going to get
Look
blown
at Lee
up.
Waldron is getting them up. Let's
Yep.
go. Let's get hype.
I'm going to have to give a band warning today.
Yes.
Quarterback alone. Pressure coming right up the middle. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Again, he got hit as he released. That ball sails wide left.
They'll go for this.
Oh, 4th and 9. No, look, there's fresh legs coming on. I think they're going to try this field goal.
This is a bomb. 50?
We got here, we're at the
50.
38. Yeah, this is a 50-yard attempt. Corey Wood.
Don't jump, boys.
The junior lining up for a 50-yard attempt from the left hash. Good snap, good placement. The kick is way short. Are you kidding me? He missed it by 12 yards.
We should have had somebody back there.
Yeah, right? That might have been returnable. Oh, that kid's returning it. See, look, he's coming up the right side.
There he goes.
So there we go. The Pioneers with a great hold before halftime. And we have 11 seconds remaining. I imagine the Pioneers think they just come kneel this down and get to halftime.
So in college, it's from the line of scrimmage, not from where you kick.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Apparently.
All right.
Because from the 40, you might take a shot.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if we can throw it 60 yards.
And there's the kneel down, and that's going to do it for first half action.
Good half, boys.
With an upset brewing, it is 21-14. The Pioneers go into halftime with the 7-point lead. So we're going to set the clock for 20 minutes. Come back in about 15. We'll bring you all the first half stats and get you ready for third quarter action. Get excited, folks. We've got a good one going so far here in Olathe. We will see you in 15 minutes.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
Nope. Tried to toe poke it.
After this, I'll come over there.
You guys are double. Like, you're doing lots of jobs today.
Not me.
These guys.
Just producing.
All right. Well, congratulations. $1,000 right here. Long time injury law. Thanks for doing this, brother. Thanks, guys.
All right, we are going to restart the broadcast, so we might cut out for a bit. Don't freak out.